man. I guess you can just chalk Tyler O'Neill up for a homer on opening day every day in perpetuity.
How about that?
Ask him about it. We welcome the Orioles' new prize off the free agent market, Tyler O'Neill. Welcome, Tyler. Good to see you, man. I mean, at what point did you become aware of this opening day home run streak that you're in the midst of?
Hey, guys. Yeah, probably 2 years ago now, when I was going for the tie. It was 23 year in St. Louis. Kind of knew what I had going into it. Obviously last year was a big one for me. So I was able to finally put a good swing on a pitch and, got her done.
So Tyler, you're telling me you were swinging for a homer?
No, not necessarily, but maybe I wasn't going up there trying to walk 4 times in that game. Obviously I went in opening day with aggressive mindset. Obviously, a lot of friends and family for me in Seattle last year. Just a very special moment for me.
It looks like it doesn't matter. Opposite field, breaking ball, fastball in, see ya. It didn't matter. You're just going bridge regardless.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun. It's fun to be able to show up on day one of the season. Obviously, it's something I take pride in now. We'll see what happens this year. I'm just going to try and go out and play a good ball game and, not do too much. The record's already mine anyway.
So, Matt, you heard him say he had a lot of friends and family in Seattle because he's from Canada up there in the Vancouver area. So, right. First time I heard about him, he was a high schooler. My brother, Don, was talking about Tyler. This kid's yoked, man. He's got power. You've always had power, and you've always been a guy that lifted. When did that start for you?
Thank you. I really got into the gym seriously probably about 15 years old. I'm very thankful for the structure that I had, in the early days in the weight room, just understanding discipline and work ethic at an early age and the sacrifice necessary to put myself a step ahead. So I got in there kind of recreationally. Yeah, that's a crazy moment.
I mean, look at you, dude.
And it ended up translating pretty good for me. I started having more pop in my bat. My arm got a lot stronger. Just everything went according to plan. So,
I'd rip my shirt off
took me to the next level. Yeah. I got Rutch on board with the sleeveless game now. So
nice.
Every game day, I'm trying to get more and more guys on it.
Hey, as a couple of guys, I mean, me more than Harold, I'll just speak for myself. As a guy rocking a dad bod that's getting, shorter and worse by the day. Tell us about keeping the temple pure. Tell us about what you put in your body. Harold's pushing hydrogen water now. Has that come your way?
Yeah, I definitely like a little bit of alkalinity to my water. There's so much research that goes on with nutrition and dieting now. I'm really rely on the personnel here in the Baltimore system and last year in Boston, to help guide me through the process too. Naturally, I'm restricted in some ways just due to some allergies, but I'm able to work with what I got and just keep a healthy, simple diet, man. It's just like a lot of chicken, a lot of rice, a lot of steak. You can ask the guys here. I'm always having something pretty lunchy for breakfast. So it'll be good when the season flips over to night games and won't be made fun of like that so much. But it's all good. It just keeps my diet very simple, very lean and protein focused. And obviously, during the season, I'm a weight loser, so I have to focus on calorie gains, and that's where I'm at.
Do you ever have a day where you're like, I'm going to take down this pizza today. We'll get back on the program tomorrow.
Yeah, a good pizza is good sometimes. I'd probably have to modify it a little bit, but a good cheat meal is good. It keeps the body on its toes, and it's good to get that effect both sides.
So sticking with the toes will rhyme with the O's. How'd you end up with Baltimore, and how'd that work out this winter?
Yeah, I'm very thankful for my free agent process. Thankfully I signed ahead of market. Myself and a lot of other guys were obviously waiting for Soto to go. And, rightfully so. He was a generational player, and, took a big contract to secure that guy. So that was really good to see. But for my process, exactly, it happened early. Signed ahead of my market, and, I'm very thankful to be joining a winning ball club here in Baltimore, 91 wins last year. Hopefully we can improve on that this year, and I'm just going to do whatever I can to play my part in that.
We had former Major Leaguer Matt Caesar in the studio with us yesterday, Tyler, and he has some off-field hobbies that he uses during the season, or used to use when he played, to kind of calm him down after game day. He's a painter. I know that you're kind of a Renaissance man yourself, not just a weightlifter and a baseball player. Do you play piano after games to calm down, or is this just an off-season pursuit?
My energy. Yeah, it's something that my parents kind of got me into at a young age growing up. I was taking conservatory Canada lessons at an early age, probably, 6th or 7th grade. I started, and I played for a few years. So I kind of basically understand the fundamentals of piano. It's nothing crazy for me. I can't just go and sit down and play some Mozart or anything. But, I got one song that I like to bring out if the occasion calls for it. Probably a little rusty at that right now. I'm trying to talk my wife into getting a new piano at home. So that's a work
awesome.
in progress.
So from Mozart to muscles, you got to flex us out of here. We're going to let you go, but we got to see a little bit of flex out of you. I mean, we got to see that.
Put him on the spot, dude. Don't do it. You don't have to do it, Tyler.
Look at him. I mean, bam.
I made sure this morning, though, I didn't come in cold. I had to get a bit of a warm-up before I got in an interview with you guys.
All right, dude.
Tyler,
3 p.m. Eastern, March 27th. We're watching all 4 ABs in Baltimore, or in Toronto. You guys open in Toronto, and we wish you nothing but success with the Orioles, man. Way to go.